The Minnesota Golden Gophers finished just one game off of bowl eligibility last year at 5-7 in new coach PJ Fleck's first season, going 2-7 in the Big Ten. This ended a 5-year bowl streak, tied for the longest in program history since the 2002 to 2006 run with coach Glenn Mason. The Gophers were strong defensively last season, specifically their pass defense, as they came in at 10th in the country in passing yards against, 3rd in the Big Ten behind Wisconsin and Michigan. Minnesota returns 3 of their 4 starters from that nice secondary, in senior cornerback Antonio Chenot and junior safeties Antoine Winfield and Jacob Huff. They were also 36th nationally in scoring defense, however 75th in rushing yards against, which was 10th in the Big Ten. They returned 7 starters overall on defense from last year, including the pair of junior linebackers Kamal Martin and Thomas Barber, along with junior Carter Coughlin, who needs to lead the defensive line again this season, after having the team high in sacks and tackles for a loss last year. A big struggle for the Gophers last season was offense in general, as they finished 123rd in the nation in yards per game, 122nd in passing, and 108th in scoring, putting them at 3rd to last and 2nd to last in the Big Ten, respectively. PJ Fleck is going to need much more success in the passing game this year because last season, heavily relying on the run, just did not put up enough points for the Gophers, and they were killed by some of the best D-lines in the country in the Big Ten. Leading rusher of just under 1,000 yards last season, Rodney Smith, returns for his senior year, along with their only real receiving target, Tyler Johnson, who caught 7 of the Gophers' 9 total touchdown passes last season and had more than a third of all team receiving yards. Minnesota was unsettled in the quarterback position for a lot of last season, and again look into that situation this year, as there will be a battle between redshirt freshman Tanner Morgan and junior college transfer sophomore Vic Viramonte. The Gophers' offensive line returns 3 starters from last season, and Coach Fleck's 2 top recruits are O-linemen from IMG Academy that have potential to start as freshmen. Minnesota returns enough on defense that I believe they will have another good year, and getting back the 2 biggest producers on offense along with the O-line looking promising should mean improvement offensively. However, with continued question marks at quarterback and plenty of losable games in their schedule, I can't see the Gophers making it to a bowl game. I have Minnesota finishing 4-8 on the year and 1-8 in conference play, slowly rebuilding in year 2 of the PJ Fleck era.